Hi everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood hanger hobbit here, and welcome aboard the Japanese F4U-1A Corsair, or as I like to call her, the Japsair. This baby sets at BR of 2.7, she's got a whole lot of 50 cal, and she is a whole lot of fun. I still can't believe Bowtime only gave this 3 out of 5 stars in his premium buying guide. No, this thing is a solid 4 if not a 5. Just side climb a little bit and let them guns do some work. But right here you're going to see, this is a mistake I see a lot of players making, so I'm hoping that maybe I can give them a little lesson here of what not to do. This I-153 has been slaughtering over here. Why? Because everybody's trying to turn fight with it. This is what you should do if you come into a plane that's really good at one thing. Don't do that one thing. If they're really good at turn fighting, don't turn fight with them. If they're really good at boom and zoom, don't boom and zoom with them. Don't play their game. Make them play your game. See, that's what got the other ones killed. They were trying to turn fight with a Chaika. No, you do not. It's one of the best turn fighters in the game. See, he's trying to lure me into a turn fight. See how easy he turns? Am I going to follow him? Am I going to take that bait? Not a chance in hell. I'm going to take all that energy I built in that dive. I'm going to put it right back up in there. I'm going to reuse it, and I'm going to drop right back down on him. And there's not a thing he can do about it. He can't outrun me. He's not going anywhere. All he can do is try his little turny-turnies, but I can just go right back up and come right back down until this right here. See, that's what happens when you don't play their game. Make them play yours. Let's see what else we got down here. Oh, we got a little yak attack trying to sneak his way back to base. I don't think so. I've done that little trick before, sneaking around there. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm afraid you're not going to be going home today, son. Not going to happen. Take all that lovely energy, put it into speed, and bye. See ya, don't want to be ya. Thank you, come again. Well, all that's left now is a single LA who's about to be jumped by pretty much everybody. So I'll be right back in just a second with the next match. And here's the kind of matches I love, where they put you in something completely out of your element. Here I am flying with the Germans, and I think it's over Krimsk. Yeah, it looks like Krimsk. It's either Krimsk or Kuban. It's the same stupid map. But I love when they take this thing out of the Pacific and put it on someplace like Eastern Europe. Oh, it's just so nice. Different chains of scenery. And you can really get this sucker to shine. All you need to do with this baby on these lovely big maps is just do you a little bit of side climbing. Build that baby up some energy. Remember, this is a pure boom and zoom. You need that altitude that you can turn into speed and right back into altitude. This baby's got good energy retention. She can work for you. You just got to put a little time into her first. Wind her up. As you're about to see here. Little I-153 trying to go after our Condor. You can't have our Condor. That's ours. I'm sorry, but you got to go. As you can see, I've switched to the Universal because since that recent nerfing, I've found that the stealth that I usually love to run just ain't doing enough damage. Especially against the more heavily armed planes like your Ducks, your bombers. They just ain't cutting the mustard. Ever since this last nerf, you need those APIs, boys and girls. That's what's doing the work, is them incendiary rounds. Let's see what else we can find. Find us a little more trouble to get into, shall we? And for those that don't know about this bird, I think it's kind of interesting. Basically, it's the Japanese version of the Akutan Zero. For those who never heard of the Akutan Zero, the Americans found a down Zero that wasn't in bad shape, They fixed it up, did some flight tests, and learned how to fight the Zero. Japanese did the same thing with the Corsair. They found one that crashed, wasn't in too bad a shape. They decided to fix it, took it to their flight school, and they tested it against their own planes. Now, why would you bring one of these into this kind of match? I mean, really? If you're going to fly a plane that's low tier and bring it into a higher tier match, bring something with some firepower. But here's a perfect example of how tough this Corsair is. You notice I bounced some of his shrapnel off of my wing? I don't care. Didn't bother this thing a bit. But look, guys, if you want to bring in something low tier into a high tier match, try to get that Hercules achievement, bring something that can fight above its weight. Something like the I-153 with those flamethrowers. Or the Buffalo. The Buffalo's good at that. The Yak-1, bring that into a 4.7 match. That thing can fight above its own weight. Don't bring things like pea shooters or key 10s or gladiators. You just don't have the firepower. What do we have here? Hello, tasty bomber. A lot of Japanese planes, you gotta avoid bombers like the plague. You get close to a bomber, you're a fireball. Japanese planes are nothing but rice paper and gasoline. This ain't a Japanese plane. This is good old-fashioned American metal, American muscle. And I've got enough ammo, I can just pound on this sucker. I ain't the least bit scared of this big bad. You come on right here. But see, this is what I mean. Not playing their game. I'm just going to keep turning that speed into energy and back into speed. There's nothing he can do about it. He can't get away. I'm not going to turn. I'm just going to keep going up and over. That's all you got to do with this baby. It's a classic. Just boom and zoom. Keep that speed high. One thing you got to watch though is the freaking heat. This thing can cook itself. But that's what you do in the zooms. Once you pulled yourself back up, got that energy, drop that whip. Oh, and there's a lovely fireball. Tasty. Got me a Russian barbecue going. Want to bet the fire goes out? You know it is going to. It's a Russian plane. The fire always goes out. But you know what? I'm not going to wait on you. Sorry. You gots to go. Bye-bye. Thank you. 3 kills in this baby. Not even been easy on the ammo, and look how much I got left. Oh, I'm sorry, but this thing deserves a heck of a lot more than a 3. I'm just turning that energy right back up, winding it back up. It's so easy in this plane. You just can't get easier than this if you just show a little discipline. Well, took a couple of minutes, and I ended up having to ask my team to fire up a blind hunt so I could find this thing. Because, I mean, good Lord, look at the size of this map. And, oh, what do we have here, boys and girls? A B-34 trying to sneak his way to the bombing target. I don't think so. As you can see in the chat, I'm hungry. I want that sucker. That's going to be my dessert. Have you noticed a lot of the B-34s are flying like fighters lately? I think I'm going to blame Bo on that one because he was the first one to do that in the video. Now every time I turn around, I see some B-34 chasing fighters down like it thinks it's a freaking Corsair or a Mustang. Yeah, Bo's in a squad. He can afford to do that. You guys being solo in a B-34, yeah, that's not going to work so good. This one, he ain't got a chance. And you notice I haven't even gone back for an ammo load because I don't need it. You can go a whole match with this thing with one ammo load and still have plenty left over. I mean, it's so easy. Look at that. Pull the trigger, boom. Bye-bye. Thank you. 4 kills, 1 ammo load, still got plenty of gas. Heck, I could probably get another 2 or 3 kills if there was anybody left to kill. That is just what is so great about this plane. It does take a little discipline, I'll agree with Bo on that. But not any more than pretty much anything in the American tree. And it gives you such an advantage. Everybody in the Japanese tree is turn fighter. This ain't. This completely throws the meta off. And look at this. Look at how much I just made off of this bad boy. Pile of money. All the awards. So sweet. Look at that. Piles of cash. Plenty of RP. This is a good plane, boys and girls. If you haven't got this one, I'm telling you, it is fun. It is nothing but fun. Well, this is your friendly neighborhood hangar hobbit saying, I hope to see you up there in the clouds. Have a good one, y'all.